Hello and welcome to Reborn Mind, Body, Soul. My name is Matthew Muzzy Muskeen, and if you're watching this, you believe in new beginnings and becoming your own ultimate superhero. Now, if you're new to this channel, we talk about everything to do with making you a better, stronger version of yourself. Not that you're not awesome, but we can always strive to be better. Today I want to talk to you guys about the process of doing saunas and the benefits of it, and maybe a new strategy. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're in a sauna, and I'm sure you've heard or been in one before and potentially know some of the benefits. Just to name a few: helps with flushing toxins, decreases stress, and allows our muscles to recover. Now, today I want to talk to you about the process in which I sauna. And just to start off, I'm sure potentially what most people do is they come into a sauna and they sauna between 10 to 15 minutes. Now, that still has great benefit, but there was a study done that was studied on men between 50 to 65. Now, they had saunaed once, the first group saunaed once to twice a week for 30 minutes. And what they found was there was a 24% decrease in their mortality. And then the group that saunaed between 4 to 7 times a week, they actually decreased their mortality by 40%. Now, what do we mean by decreasing their mortality? That means it helps with any sort of disease that causes us to shorten our lifespan. So this is quite fascinating. The thing with what people do is when they come in here, what they do is they normally just come into the sauna and max out, and they're done. And typically an average person maxes out about 10 to 15 minutes, but the true benefit comes at 30 minutes. What I found for me that has worked is doing intermittent saunas. And that's going in and out, and that allows me to actually reach to that 30 minutes. And it's not actually that taxing, and there's a lot more benefits to doing this than just going straight for it. So let me walk you through the process. Alright, so sitting in here is really nice. So what you want to do when you first come into the sauna is it's really good to get into some stretching. So I'm not sure if you've tried hot yoga before, but it's really good to loosening up the muscles because the heat allows our muscles to be in a more like a malleable state. So coming in here and doing some light stretches is really good. Also be mindful if you put water on the sauna, if it's that type of sauna where you put water onto it. Now, what I recommend is we want to hit between 3 to 5 rounds. That's our sweet spot. That's where we're going to get the most benefit, is around 3 to 5 rounds. But if you keep going to your max, you're less likely to be able to do more rounds. What we want to do is in the first round is go to 80%. So once you've hit 80%, then what you'll do is you'll go outside. So come follow me. Alright, so before going into a shower, what you actually want to do is you want to come sit here and allow the rest of your pores to actually open up before going into the cold water, allowing your core system to just cool down a bit before going into the cold shower. So after you've come out of the sauna and you've rested, now it's time for a cold shower. Make sure you get it to the coldest possible. This is where we're going to receive the best benefits. So what actually is happening when we're under a cold shower is it's actually closing up our pores from just opening it in the sauna. And then what else is happening is it's activating our fight or flight system, which is our sympathetic system, which is really good for strengthening our immune system. Now, ideally, you go into an ice bath after this, and when I have a facility, that's what I'm gonna have, is an ice bath right outside of the sauna. But this cold shower will work, and make sure it's really cold. And this is really good for, again, practicing that fight or flight system and being okay with hot and cold. Alright, now coming back into the sauna. So, as you can see, staying in a sauna for about 30 minutes is where we're going to do our best work and find the most benefits. So doing this 3 to 5 times is going to be the best numbers where we can reach the most benefits. Now, another side of the benefits, which you may not really think is benefits, but there's a spiritual practice happening. And what is that spiritual practice in? Well, it's understanding the hot and cold elements, the fire and water sides of life. Now, what I found, what has given me benefits, is understanding women better. So if you're a woman watching this allows you to understand your hot and cold sides of life. And if you're a man watching this helps you understand women better and how they fluctuate from hot to cold. Now, it's not to say that that's a bad thing or a good thing, it just is what is. But this is these types of things where we can do a practice and kind of zoom out from it and see things in life in different perspectives. Just like going to the gym can be a spiritual practice as well. So another aspect where I found benefits is for my mind. It's been said that Albert Einstein came up with the theory of E equals mc squared on a park bench. Now, what is that? Well, often some of our greatest ideas come from when we're doing the dishes, in a shower. But for me, some of my most creative thinking comes to when I'm in the sauna. And that's why I love coming here, because when I'm working on a project or trying to come up with a solution, I'll walk away from it, come in here, relax, and then boom, all of a sudden the idea comes in. Another great one that I come in is we're really in a high frequency world. Our mind is buzzing right now in this day and age. So what happens, what I do is I come here and I go over top of the rocks and I put my head over it. And what this does is it allows me to get into my body. And really, that's what it's about here, is becoming more human, essentially. And so often if you come from a stressful day, it just allows the life to just come down a little bit and kind of give that more calming state. So with that being said, next time you sauna, I'd encourage you to try out intermittent saunas. Go from 10, try to go longer than 10 to 15 minutes, reach to 30, and try doing 3 to 5 rounds. So with that being said, I share my peace and I share my love.